The PBA Scorpion Championship is brought to you by Lumber Liquidators, hardwood flooring for less. By Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. By Bear Aspirin, expect wonders. And by the United States Bowling Congress, the all-new Bowl.com, your online source for all things bowling. Log on to Bowl.com today.
Rob Stone, Randy Peterson back here with you for the men's finals of the Scorpion Championship. Mike Devaney down 13 as he begins his effort in the fourth.
From that inside angle, or pretty much anywhere on the lane, you have to be just about perfect. It's got to be perfect through the front part of the lane with the right amount of speed and hand.
Well, good news for Devaney. That's his first strike of the day on that right lane. And again, Randy, as you mentioned it, he's going to close out this title match on that right lane.
Yeah! 2 in a row.
This guy's like a cat, man. He's got 9 lives.
El Gato.
I love it. Maybe that's his new nickname. Sean Rash had him buried. He comes back and wins that match. He's trailing early on in this match by a bunch. He comes back, throws a double. Now he's only down by 3.
I'm not sure, though, if you drop Devaney from the roof of this bowling center, he'll land on his feet, though.
I'm going to leave that one alone.
Here's Belmonte in the 5th. His lead reduced to just 3.
Jason Belmonte wants to be known as more than just that guy who happens to throw it two-handed.
For my entire life, people have always noticed the style first. And it's something I've dealt with. And, you know, I accept it. It's no problem. That's just what people see. And it's probably the first thing that pops into their head is that guy's crazy. But, you know, hopefully by the end of my career, when I hang the shoes up, they'll say he was a two-handed bowler, but he was a pretty good bowler too.
It was a slow start to Jason Belmonte here at the World Series of Bowling, but here he is in the title match.
Take a look at some of the moves he's been making the last couple of games. Here in this first match, right around the 4th arrow, and here in the title match, up first arrow. One of the keys to being a great professional bowler is being versatile, being able to play all the angles and have all the tricks. Jason just happens to do it with 2 hands.
Still just 1 strike for Jason here in the finals.
Make it 2. Now, we talked last season about all the external and internal pressure that has been put on him. The PBA really kind of putting him out there to be the face of this league, and he took it to heart, and he burdened a lot of things. And one of the great quotes that stuck out was, you know, I was worrying more about my voicemails than my bowling. I got to get back to this report. I got to do this. And he finally said right before that Long Island Classic that he won, he said, voicemails are going to wait. I'm going to bowl. He had problems again with the same thing starting at the World Series of Bowling, getting interviews here in Detroit. He's pushed it back, and now his game is back.
Yeah, and this couldn't have happened at a worse time for Mike Devaney. This is like getting punched repeatedly in the gut on a double, pocket 710.
And on that right frame that he had a little confidence finally on. Goes after the 7.
Remember the last match, pocket 710 started Sean Rash's demise. Let's see how Mike Devaney rebounds from his pocket 710.
Devaney, open frame, strike, strike, open frame. Down 16. We kick off the 7th.
Fuck a lot. Holy moly.
Jeez. Again, having to be so precise on an extremely tough oil pattern. Mike Devaney looking to convert the 2-pin. And a lead, or excuse me, a deficit that once was only 3 is now back to 16.
Mike. cheese.
The chance to design your own bowling ball or pin is now available at PBA.com. You can upload photos or logos to personalize your ball or pin for the perfect gift or award. Simply head to PBA.com, click on the Shop tab, and choose Customize Bowling Products. That is a great idea. Might have to get you one of me for your birthday.
Come on, come on. Good shot, mate. Good shot.
It was a really good shot under these circumstances, and you see that ball again just slightly inside first arrow. 4-pin, easy single pin spare. Convert, maintain your 16-pin lead, stay out of trouble. He is clean through 6. Now make it 7. Frames, that is.
Good shot.
He's learning more and more, not only just about bowling, but
Right now.
bowling in the United States and bowling on the PBA Tour. You know, I had a great quote earlier saying, I got off to a really bad start here at the World Series of Bowling, but I've come to realize it is a long road out here. I tend to be short-sighted, but you have to get past that and just bowl. He's not a goal setter. You know, I asked him this. He's like, you know, I don't want to do that, Rob. I know this is cliche. I am frame by frame. I want that approach all season so I don't get ahead of myself.
Wow.
Now that's the same leave that he picked up in the 3rd frame.
And this shot here is about a board and a half left of the last shot he threw in the 6th frame on that lane. And it looked like his angle was just a little bit straighter up that lane. So, again, this flat oil pattern, his rev rate, there's absolutely no chance for that ball to hold its line.
And again, this is something you and I have seen the last couple weeks. No one really kind of taking a game by the scruff of its neck and saying, this is mine.
There's one.
Yes,
Man,
he left one, leaving the 10-pin.
Find a way to spare it.
Lead at 2.
Well, he said it. He hated that spare. He hated the 3-6-10. Comes back and chops it in the 8th. Devaney now only down by 2.
And working on a spare.
Hook a lot. There we go.
Second strike on that right lane.
More life for El Gato? You think he'd appreciate you nicknaming him El Gato? What a great touch on this shot, though, huh?
Now that was a huge strike. If he can follow it up in the 9th, momentum clearly in the Devaney camp. Again, Devaney will close on that right lane. It was a big issue in the semis, not so much in the final. 2 strikes, but he did have an open frame on it in the 6th.
Hold it, hold it. Yeah!
Boom!
Yeah!
What a shot. But remember, he's got to finish on the tough right lane. Mike Devaney can strike out for 210. The best Jason Belmonte can shoot now, 202. I guarantee you one thing. Somebody today will be winning for the 2nd time in their career.
Bold call, Randy. Bold call. Belmo in the 9th, looking for just his 3rd strike.
Just like that.
And finding it. Oh, that was textbook. Put that on a DVD and show it to future 2-hand bowlers.
That ball there right at about 22 miles an hour. I mean, that's bringing the steam.
Bad intentions.